Hello YouTube, and welcome to just a quick update of sort of what I've been doing to occupy myself over the last couple weeks. As you can see, I've got a few new purchases and obviously a new kit here that I've assembled. So, these are nothing new. They are becoming a little bit harder to find in terms of being the Athearn ones. Walthers, dime a dozen, you can throw them anywhere and, find them kind of thing, but the Athearn ones, just because all the other ones I have are basically Athearn, I don't really want to start mixing and matching brands because obviously you will get a little variation, I guess, so to speak, with the tones and the chrome and the actual gray of the trailer and potentially even the logos. So, I came across these on eBay. They were a pretty good deal. Normally I think they go for about, $25 to $30 per trailer. And I was able to get them both for about, I think, $40. So I'm not going to complain. A little bit of a score, a little bit of a deal there for myself. Moving on. Obviously, a couple videos ago, I was doing the big Walmart, so had to get a Walmart truck, obviously, to, bring the deliveries in and out and whatnot. So, this is the Tonkin or Trucks and Stuff. It's the one that comes in the clear plastic little packaging. What's nice with this one is the truck itself is actually metal, and obviously the trailer and some of the details such as the mirrors and whatnot are plastic, but for a little $25 item, it's very colorful. It doesn't look like the typical Trucks and Stuff where they're almost see-through or somewhat semi-translucent. Unlike the other one here, right? This one obviously is plastic truck, plastic trailer, right? So what I did to try and get rid of a little bit of that translucent look that these generally have to them out of the box is basically I just hit it up with the whole crap ton of dull coat, so that sort of helped. I obviously took the truck apart to save the windows and whatnot from getting all muddied up. Painting it masking it off just wasn't an option, so I took it apart, disassembled it, and sprayed everything else, so that turned out pretty good. It's got a little less of a plasticky look to it versus, how everything else is. I know everybody's sort of probably staring at the middle of the screen and drooling, so yeah, I'll go through these. These are obviously the Ricko Dodge Chargers that I essentially custom painted. It's not a museum quality job. It's obviously not a professional job by any standards, but I do think they turned out pretty decent. Obviously, it's a little hard to see with the black, but all in all, I think they turned out pretty good. This is technically my second and third attempt at these. First one, I actually had a lot better of a masking job. I did the white first, and then I sort of masked it off and did the black around it. This time I did the opposite. I basically did the black first, masked it off, and then did the white. Problem with using, obviously, high gloss paints is you have a problem with getting tape to stick to it, so yeah, that's about it for that one, but I'm pretty happy with it. It was a little pain in the ass to take these things together. If anybody is looking at, disassembling these Ricko vehicles, essentially what you do is you pop off the taillights. There's little posts behind them, so you just kind of either get your fingernail in there or you get like a hobby knife and you just slowly pull them out. Those act as pins to hold the back on, then the whole thing just sort of opens up, and then in the front, under the hood, there's two more pins. There's two more pins in there that hold it there, so like I say, you just open it up and pull it across, and you can pop out all the headlights, take out all the windows, pop off the sirens and stuff, and then go ahead and start ripping it apart, getting ready to paint. Basically, these originally look like this here. and so I let them soak pretty much overnight in just some 99% rubbing alcohol, and that did a fairly good job of taking the paint out. I'm just trying to zoom in a little bit better so we can get a nicer shot. So again, yeah, they don't make these. It was something I wanted to do, you know. And again, they look good from far, but far from good. And then obviously the last piece of the update here, we've got the Washington salvage kit from Walthers Cornerstone. Pretty easy kit to build. I obviously did a little bit of my Krylon paint for some of this, and I also did an airbrush to give it more of a burnt umber look, and then, you know, just so it looks a little bit more like bricks. Doesn't have that sheen that the Krylon paint would have done to it. So obviously, yeah, I ended up putting in a extra piece of styrene here just to act as basically a light stop so that you can't really see through the warehouse into the office and the office into the warehouse. And so if I do decide to detail the interior and illuminate it, same thing with the warehouse, you won't be able to see all the way through on both halves. And then obviously I modeled the door open because I'm going to have one of those guys hiding out back, sneaking out for a smoke break. I did model obviously one of the warehouse doors open and then the other one closed. Basically I'm going to use this to service my gondolas, so it will be a makeshift steel industry. Oh, nails on a chalkboard. And obviously the kit comes with a what's supposed to be truck scale and stuff like that, so basically, you know, I'll build that out somewhere where the trucks can drive on it, drive on, lay up, you know, take off kind of things. So again, I'm not going to use it as a salvage facility. I'm going to use it more as just a precious metals, or sorry, precious metals, basically commodity metals transfer station or something, where at least I can use my coil cars, my gondolas. And then obviously came with these little signs here. I'm going to end up making my own decals. Don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but I'll definitely think of something creative. So that's about it for this update. I'm still sitting here patiently waiting for George's Trains to get in the latest run of Scale Train Gevos, because I want my CN100, right? So I'm sure as the rest of you do. But that's about it for this update. Until next time, see you around, have fun, and enjoy.